Alright guys, and here I am again doing that thing that I do, and I'm going to continue off from where I left off on the last podcast. I'm so sorry that it took forever to get this. Yep, and I just been promoted. You all hear that? It's one of my favorite ones to hear. You fucking love it. You love it so much you like it. And so what I was talking about was the PX. Where have we seen that? Or is it RX? I mean, like, is it... I'm just, okay, too many things going on at the same time. SRX, in the super vehicles, you hear it when you put in the turbochargers. Wow, how powerful that fucking thing sounds. When the engine is just revving its fucking head off, the fucking head gaskets, and it's just like, holy shit, you're seeing the whole engine block just turbo up, the fucking cut in the fucking hood, amazing. It's like you got Vin Diesel in the car with you. Family fun. There you go. So fucking go fast, go furious. Fuck you, okay? Furious. Whoa, you're like, ooh, that had some spice in it. Makes me uncomfortable. I feel like going definitely to the left, okay? Fuck yourselves to the left. And then there's a table, all right? We love that meme where we flip the table over. If this is too much for you, what you need to do is turn it up. Turn the volume all the way up. All the way up. You love it? You're gonna blast this, all right? You blast this volume, and you're gonna love it. And as we go upward together from street level all the way up to, from beyond street value into true value, upward from true value as we know it today, Ace Hardware, into realistic value, and realistic value into idealistic value. And how do you get to idealistic value? Well, did you check your residential? Did you check your commercial? Did you check your industrial and agricultural? Did you check any of that? Green, blue, and yellow. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Check all that shit, grow that shit, fuck that shit, jump on that shit, and drink it. Drink it. Drink it up. Drink it up. It's time. When you see that 12 o'clock and it hits around the 11 o'clock, then it's as simple as, I'm going to just keep bringing it up. There's a leftist movement involved. Now, check this out. As soon as I flip it around, flip it over, guess what's going to be happening now? When you have the play on point, you're able to succinctly develop a sort of logical boundary, a barrier that is able to condense the information into a consolidated format. And that brings us all the way back from kind of an aeroplane type of style from the helicopters on high. And you see the helicopters, all three of them, flying next to this giant beast. It's like the size of the Pyramid of Giza. It's taller than that. It's taller than a palm tree, at least. Okay? So, wow, what a fucking beast. It's got a giant beard and like giant eyes of just flashing red and white, mainly white, and it's shining upon everybody in the area. And it's growing as much grass as it can, but the problem is that sand keeps flying in from other places. Sahara Desert. Fuck that place, okay? Tired of it. Tired of seeing the sand fly up into the face. You just say, excuse me, you're getting sand in his eyes, you know? Pull out a fucking bottle of water or, some kind of flask. Give the drink to the guy. Let him drink it. What is it? Is it whiskey? Is it death? You gotta think about it. You flip that fucking lightning bolt and you use it. You terrorize people with an element of terrorization, and then you get fucked up because you did that on your own. But that's why what we're gonna do is not do that. You think about it. You're thinking about it for just a moment. You felt it. You felt the shadowy roots creeping in on you. You felt it creeping in on you, but you were smart enough to be able to avoid that. You avoided it. Congratulations to you. Did you go to church? I bet you didn't. You could have, but you didn't go to church. Instead, what you did was you jumped out of the box. You jumped out of the box. You realized, where are you now? The fire is alive. The flames are burning. The whole fucking, it's amazing. And you didn't even light a match. You didn't even start an oven. You didn't start a stove. You didn't touch anything of fire miracles. Okay? It just miraculously happened on its own. The power of it all. The adjusting the power. And everyone is just like, what are we looking at? It's like a bonfire that is teaching you about the epics of old times, the ancient times. Around the time the wheel had been reinvented. How many times was the wheel reinvented? Shout out to Mana, all right? Great friend of mine. Shout out to him. Reinventing the wheel, making it fucking useless, all right? Selling that to the coveted partners of, from different angles. You have to think about it from a business perspective, all right? So cell phones and all the different microchips that are involved in that, you take those microchips out, and what is it? It's gonna turn to dust in any time. You've seen Prince of Persia. You've seen those microchips just turn to fucking dust instantly, almost all the time. Pause on that, all right? And you love it. You love it. You love me. You know exactly who I am. You call me by my name, and you love it. Now, as a notification of, it's kind of, as you realize the truth, you don't go into the danger parts of life. What you do is you flip it over to the other side, and you realize it's more of a warning. In the red circles, a lot of red circles, okay? A lot of them are mad. They're mad. They're very upset. Don't let that get to you. Don't let that bug you, okay? How many times you listen to Drake? How many times a day? Does it even matter? Do you listen to Tyga? Do you listen to any of these hip-hop artists? You don't. So you don't know that life. But as soon as you start listening to them, and as soon as you understand the Bible verses that we interpret and we absorb in everyday reading, the things that have gotten deep down into our roots, where the shadow roots are trying to connect, and it's just like, wait, where is that coming from? You remember the verses. You remember the fights. You remember the Titans, and you remember when you put on your boxing gloves and you sit in your corner, red, blue, green, yellow, it looks like hungry hippos. It's like a game where you fucking play for the pearls, you open the fucking oysters, there you go. Don't throw at the swine. Love yourselves, love who you are. You see your fucking brain, give yourself up. Just give it up already. How many times have we seen these stories? You give up already. You gave up. But, life isn't over. That's why you didn't give up. You're victorious. How did you do it? How did you do it? As men, we're all cheering. We're all cheering together. How did we do it? How did we fucking do it? We love what's going on. We're traveling together. And it's like, ooh, there's divas. So you have to just, just look around, kind of like a crocodile hunter. And, rest in peace, Steve Irwin, everyone, rest in peace to him many years ago. But still yet, we have a lot of love for him. Mana, stay away from the stingrays, fucking read it, study about it, shut your fuck, and thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful day, or evening, whatever it is, right? Fucking happy New Year, 12 o'clock.